everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the person that you're transforming into in the upcoming 5 years. Okay, so I'm not really here to tell you that this transformation will occur at the end of 5 years because life doesn't work that way. See, every moment we are changing, so this is going to be a consistent story for you, something that you become by the time the 5 year mark hits. So it's going to be a process. Just keep that in mind as you go through this video. Now, as always, 3 piles, my friends, please make sure to pick one that is for you, or if more than one pile calls to you, it's absolutely okay to pick two, or all three. In some cases, people actually take this as an extended reading, like first pile, second pile, third pile, a process of life and its journey. Take your time, make a choice, and then we start with pile 1. Hello my beautiful friends, and if you've selected pile 1, then let's take a look at the person that you're transforming into. Right at the beginning, let me just tell you that by the time the 5 year mark works, you're going to be somebody who's very, very heart-centered. Like your life that you live, it will be on the basis of your wishes and your wishes only. Because you are very instinctively guided and your instincts are on point. You almost have this insight about the person that you should be, and then you take the steps towards becoming this. So this is almost like you have plans and you work towards them with a lot of focus and a lot of dedication, and I feel like a lot of your dreams are going to be coming true. That's the message coming forth. However, I feel like you're going to be living a little simpler life than you're living right now. So if you feel like there are too many things going on for you at the current moment, it's gonna settle down to maybe a couple of things at that. Let's start. See, the thing I feel, you're going to be a lot more gentle with yourself, and you're going to nurture yourself to the best of your ability. You're also going to be people who care for other people and who care for other people's dreams as well. It's almost like, you're going to be becoming a person who brings out the best in others along with themselves. You are also somebody who's going to be a cheerleader. If somebody feels down and out, they're going to be coming to you, and instinctively, you know what to say to them, and they feel better. You're kind of a healer yourself, that's the energy coming through. Now, you're also going to be heading towards a lot more earth-based life and lifestyles in the upcoming time. Now, especially you are going to be an agent of change in your life and the life of other people. Almost like, when the clouds hit, like the dark clouds, you know what to do to get to the next level, and that is going to continue for you. But I'll really tell you this, no matter what has happened in your life in the past couple of years, the future is better. And you know why this is better? It is better because of your choices that you're making on every single day basis. A lot of fast-paced movement is also what I see. A lot of travel is what I see happening for you in the upcoming 5 years. Now, you're also going to be financially very, very wealthy, and you know how to take care of yourself along with the people in your family. So you're going to be the kind of people who may have that house that you dreamed of. You may have possessions you dreamed of, but it's not like you're over attached to them. You keep them where they belong. And for you, a full life is not just about money. It's you, yourself, the simple kinds of happiness. That's the person you're becoming. You're becoming very, very confident. It's because, you've gone through a lot of trials, and those trials have taught you how to be strong, and you're becoming strong. And you are going to be a force of power for a lot of people in your life. I feel like your work is not just for yourself. It's for a lot of people in this world, but it's going to be a new story. Your life is changing. See, with you, you are appreciative of things that are very little and very minute. See, you're not the kind of person who's going to be happy in diamonds or in cars. You like that, but even if somebody gives you as something as simple as a chocolate, you'll always look for the feeling with what the person is giving to you, because you're somebody who's very appreciative of everything in life. Yeah, you know the true secret of happiness. Okay, that's the person you're transforming into. Learning is a continuous journey that you're going to be undertaking, and it's like, you're devoted to knowledge. You're a student of life, and that is going to be continuing in your life. So you are going to be those learners who are lifelong learners, and you're open, and you get knowledge from just about anybody. Even like if this is like a random person on the street, you will always notice what they have to teach you. That's the person you're becoming. You're very grounded in the upcoming time. There's nothing flashy about you that's coming forth. You're also going to be having certain artistic qualities to you. So if you may get this instinct desire to get into painting, to get into artistry of some sorts, to get into baking, and then pursue it further, then that is going to be you. For some of you, I'm also getting this message. You'll sort of get involved in some kind of art setup, like maybe go to art school, take a painting class, sometimes professionally, but sometimes just because it makes you happy. I'm also getting this sense of languages. Okay, now for very few people, I feel like you will work as a freelancer or have your own independent businesses instead of working for somebody else. Even though you are doing that right now, if you feel like, this is for me, that's gonna change. You cannot work under the boss. That's your energy in the upcoming time. Yes, you're always going to be people, no matter what, you're busy. And you will need to have like a board where you write down your priorities. Like, okay, today I need to do this, tomorrow I need to do that. And you've got to make sure that you keep track of it. Yeah, but please make sure to also take breaks, because I feel like sometimes you may become so busy in the upcoming time that you don't realize how tired you are. Yeah, but you've got to keep a tab on the things that you take up, because busyness is on you. Now, you're going to be far more vocal than you used to be, because the focus for you is on your fifth chakra, to your throat chakra. So previously, if you were not able to say things that you wanted to publicly or otherwise, I feel like that will change, and you'll know when to put your foot down. You're otherwise very gentle, but where your boundaries are sort of, harmed in a particular way, you'll be like, no way, you'll speak up. Yeah, that's the person you're becoming. Victory. See, that is the instinct I was getting here. Certain dreams will come true because you're moving into better times, much better times. So even the things that were pending for the longest time, now it's like magic and it happens for you. But you're going to be victorious in whatever you take up. You almost have a Midas touch in the upcoming time. Yeah, and listen, everything that comes to you in the upcoming time, you're going to be very, very deserving of it, because you've put in the work, you've put in the hard work. And it's like, in the upcoming 5 years, you'll enjoy the fruits of your labor. For some of you, you may also make important investments. This could be in property, this could be in land, or yourself. This could be in terms of learning things. You may invest in education programs, or you may invest in going back to university, because those energy is strong. But you're becoming somebody that you are proud of. And I'm saying you, because I don't really feel other people's opinion of you, or other people sort of looking at your particular way is going to affect you a lot. You're like, my story, my life, as long as I'm proud of myself, I am okay. Oh, that's your story. Now, however, there is a chance that you're going to be living in two worlds. Like, there is a world, this could be a spiritual world, and the other is your practical. So there is a chance that you may in the upcoming time live a life where you're equally involved in both. Like, when to take care of your practical life, when to take care of your spiritual life, and you're sort of managing both. Sometimes it is going to be a challenge because you are doing a lot of things, but I feel like you'll be able to manage it. Now, you're also somebody, you're honoring life cycles. So the past, you're not going to be holding on to it for a very long time. You will realize in the upcoming time that whatever happened to you in your life, it was only to teach you certain lessons. You'll say your goodbyes, you release the things that don't belong, and you will move on. You'll constantly evolve as a human being and as a soul in the upcoming time. Yes, you're shedding old skin. Your old life and your new life is going to be dramatically different from each other. It's like the snake sheds its skin because it knows it doesn't have a place. So that's what's going to be happening with your old life. It's going to go away because you are leaving it behind, and you'll go and pick up a new skin and become a new person. And when it comes to the creation of anything in your life, you are conscious. You know what you want to invite in your life, and you know what to keep out. You're very intentional about that. Let's see. I'm going to shuffle on camera for a few more. Yeah, true love. Now, you're going to find true love in your life. Okay? And the reason for this is you will be exactly as you're supposed to be. See, we need to be certain kind of people for love to show up on our doorstep. And you're becoming that, because of which, the person that is supposed to be yours is showing up. Once again, creativity. You'll express yourself through creativity. Once again, I repeat, some of you may also go to art school or take up artistic endeavors. And last one, guiding children. Now, for some of you, you may also get into helping children. Okay, maybe you're going to be teaching them something. You could be getting involved in orphanages. You could be just taking care of some children from your family, because you're going to be very, very good for it. But children will always play an important role in your life, and you have the skills to help them. And I feel like it's also that childlike quality that you have, which draws those children to you. Yeah, but overall, this is what I have for you in terms of the person that you're transforming into. And as always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, then let's take a look at the person that you're transforming into in the upcoming time. First of all, the instinctive message that I'm getting here is life will be so much better for you than it is right now, because I feel like you're getting into a period which is going to be much more relaxed than it was in the past. Your life is slowing down in the upcoming time. You'll not take up as much as you used to take on, and for some people, relocation is also possible for you, which involves movement to a place where life is relatively slow. But you are a caregiver, and that caregiver quality of you continues. In fact, what I feel like, your health wise also, there are a lot of improvements that will happen as a result of the changes that take place. Yeah, for some people, especially the ones who've been trying, a pregnancy is possible. Now, I also feel like in the upcoming time, you're going to be having some new wishes to make. Yeah, you're making new wishes, because I feel like the life the way it used to be and the life that is going to be, it's going to be dramatically different, hence the need to make new wishes. So it's almost like you're getting into a new area of spirituality. Maybe you will take up certain new spiritual practices which may come in aid and assistance to fulfill your wishes as well. But it's like you are heading towards a new life, a better life at that. Now, in the upcoming time, I feel like you're focused on something. There is something that is calling your attention, and it's like, right now I just need to do that. I need to get there, and that's it. You're becoming much more focused because there's a need for you to accomplish something. There's a need for you to become somebody who's accomplished. Yeah, but the focus is right there, and I feel like you'll make it into whatever you wanted. Yeah. You're taking the journey of a seeker. Yeah, and the seeker's journey is always about finding. So this may be through an entirely new spiritual practice. This could be through learning something. This could be through self-discovery, like discovering new truths about yourself. But it's like your journey in the upcoming time. Yeah, your journey of self-discovery, your journey of knowledge, and hence becoming into the person that you're supposed to be eventually. You're also going to be receiving help from a teacher, somebody who will help you on the way. Yeah, that's the message coming through. However, you're very close to fulfilling your goals. So, whatever you're trying to focus on currently, wherever you are, you'll be meeting those milestones. And I'm not even talking about the fact that, it's going to be milestone that you set for yourself, just for 6 months or 1 year. It's long term goals. The ones you have, you will definitely achieve them and have some new ones to join it. Yeah. So in the past, pile 2, if you guys have had the need to complain, like no matter what goes wrong, you were complaining, things were not working, you're complaining, you're releasing that need. And I feel like that will be as a result of this new spiritual practice that you take up. You'll become much more content and you'll become much more grateful. Yeah, that's coming through for you. But you're not going to complain anymore. You're releasing an old part of you. That is also coming through. Now, your friendships are going to be very, very important to you. In fact, I feel like in the upcoming time, you'll make some new friends, and especially some of these friends are going to be a lot younger than you. Okay, younger is the message for you. And I feel like what's going to happen, because of these friendships, you will thrive as a person, you'll grow as a person into who you're supposed to do and be. Yeah, and I also feel your connection with animals and nature is going to be very, very strong. Okay, of course, you may spend more time in nature, you may spend more time taking care of animals or have an animal enter your life as well. But children are focusing very, very strongly. Yeah. Now, you're going to be very, very connected to the higher power, okay? And it's in a new way. And because of which, you will get a lot of blessings. You'll get a lot of support. You'll get what is due to you. That's also a message coming through. See, I always believe, the more you turn towards God, the more God turns towards you. So that's exactly what is going to be happening in your case. And you're releasing yourself from your old life, and especially a life that was much more limiting. So you're getting out of those limits and becoming a person who's much more freer. See, what was happening in the past, it's like you were keeping yourself trapped, even though you may have felt like life was keeping you trapped. It's very easy to get confused, but you're getting out of that, God willing, and going towards a much better life. Yes. Now, one more thing is, there is somebody coming into your life, okay? And I'm talking for my single friends out here who's willing to sort of show you new ways of becoming. Like there is a relationship on the cards for you, but it's like, dependent on whether you say yes to it. If you say yes to it, it will work out for you and it will happen. It'll go to the next stage. But if you sort of say no to it, then it's going to be your choice. Now, romance is showing up. Now, whether you want to go in that direction or not is your calling. See, the thing with you that is going to be is, you're going to be so much more content in your life, in the person that you are and the person that you're becoming, that even when it comes to somebody else, like a partner, it's a value addition. It's not something that you need for your life. It's like, okay, if they're there, it's great. Otherwise, I'm good. That's the kind of energy that is coming through for you. Now, one thing that you've got to be careful of slightly is the people in your life, because the thing with you is, the people in your life, they behave a certain way with you. They say a couple of things to you, and in the end, what they believe in their heart is completely different. So be a little bit careful about deception in your life. Okay, that's something that you need to understand. And I feel like this is like your friends and the people you work with. Okay, that's the kind of a story that is coming forth. Now, in the upcoming time, I feel like, you're going to be accessing the Akashic realm, like the library of the Akashic realm. So this is like heavenly knowledge. Yeah, this could be getting into a spiritual practice. This could be reading about something or listening to somebody talk about something, but it's like, the Akashic library opens for you. Now, you're going to be much more lesser amount of emotional person than you used to be in the past. See, it's not like you won't care, but it's like the reactions that you used to give, that overly emotional reactions, they are going to be slowing down slightly, and you're going to be much more balanced. Like if you were sort of overly attached to certain people, I feel like you won't, because you're getting much more logical when it comes to your attachment. Slightly detached is also coming through. Now, when it comes to you guys are healers. I've always maintained that in every reading of pile 2, and you're now going to be much more open to healing information. So this could be through spirituality, this could be through either learning about healing or healing practices, or this could be actually about going to school and becoming like a doctor, or becoming a nurse, becoming a therapist. Those kind of things are really coming up. But it's like, healing is coming to you and through you. Yeah, you will heal yourself first, and then you'll heal others. Let's look at more. Blooming. See, the thing with you is, wherever you are in your life, the process of transformation has already begun. Yeah, but you've got to be consistent with it. You've got to be patient with it. Don't quit halfway in terms of whatever you're doing, and don't be sort of impatient with the process. Yeah, you're blooming, you're blossoming, and you'll eventually become that beautiful flower. You've just got to have faith, and you've got to take a risk and put your heart into whatever it is that you desire. And this is especially about the new desires, the new things that you want. Yeah, if something new is calling to you, go towards it with faith. Yeah, but remember, you cannot do everything on your own, because there is a chance that your responsibilities are going to be a lot. So please ask for help. If you cannot take care of everything on your own, ask for help, and that help will be given to you, God willing. Undying love. See, the thing with you is, you have a certain amount of love for some people in your life, and nothing takes that away from you. You are going to be having that undying love. And this can be an actual person in your life, or this could be friends, but romantic connections, of course, that may happen as well. But undying connections are on you. Guardian. You're spiritually very protected. You're going to be spiritually very protected. It's like, the protection is around you. So don't so much worry about your future and your life, because I feel like, guys, you're going to be okay. Yeah, God willing. But overall, this is what I have for you. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, let's take a look at what's in store for you. The person that you're transforming into. First of all, I'll just tell you this, pile 3. Your life is heading in a new direction in the upcoming 5 years. For some of you, travel and relocation is definitely happening, God willing. And whatever journey you're going to be undertaking next, it's going to be very blessed, and it's going to be making you to be very, very independent. I feel like geographically, a lot of things will change for you. New cities, new countries, yeah, travel overseas, that's the possibility. Now, however, the thing with you is, in the upcoming time, next 5 years, you're going to be very, very busy, and you are going to be managing everything simultaneously. Like, no matter how many things you take up, like a champ, you're on top of everything, and you balance everything beautifully. It's like, you're the top boss. That's what I'm hearing. You're the top boss. So this could actually mean you're getting a promotion, or, you're changing a job, which results in you getting a better position in your life. See, you're becoming somebody who's very strong, and nobody can defeat you. That's what's coming through, because any amount of times that life may throw you down, it's like you have that tenacity to rise up. So no matter the storms, you're going to stay strong, and you're going to be coming on the other side with beauty and magnificence. Yeah, there are 2 sides to your personality that are going to develop in the upcoming time. One is a side that you show to the world, and second is a side that you have for yourself. Okay, there are 2 kinds of life that you have when it comes to your life. Now, there are some things that you're moving away from. So this could be like a life that was familiar to you. You're going to be leaving it behind to follow a path that is more for you. Yeah, but remember, it's like you're following somebody. So I feel the presence of a guide or a teacher being of assistance to you in your journey forward. But it's like, the life that was not speaking to you is out and a new one belongs to its place. For some of you, some countries that you may move on to are countries that may have water. Okay, water close to them. That's the impression I'm really picking up. Money wise, you guys are going to be coming into a lot because prosperity is on you. And along with prosperity, I feel like your relationship with money is healing. Like, because of your healing around the money relationships, more is coming in. Yeah, and you don't attach your self-worth to money. That is happening for you. However, you're also becoming a little bit stubborn in the upcoming time. When it comes to goals, when it comes to the life that you want, you're stubborn, you're standing your ground, you are not quitting. However, you're going to be paying attention to very, very minute things. Like, you're not going to ignore things or just do things halfway. You'll do it completely, you'll do it properly, and only then move on to the next one. Yeah, that's the impression. Now, you're going to be relying on yourself. Very, very independent you're becoming. Yeah, and no matter what conditions come up in front of you, you know how to adjust yourself. You will know how to trust yourself or make yourself in a way that you can accommodate yourself in different circumstances. Like, you're very, very flexible in the upcoming time, and you're getting out of difficulties as a result of that. Now, when it comes to some things, you're going to be the first one to do it. So you may actually be the first one in your family to do something big, massive. Like, nobody's ever done this before, but it's like you on your own, making the changes and building yourself up to be somebody strong. Yeah. Yeah. Your connection with the highest power is very strong. In fact, for some of you, I also feel like, you are going to be almost like a channel of spiritual energy. Like, maybe because you are so much in prayer that you sort of are deeply connected to it. And as a result of that, you're also able to help other people. Now, you're going to be focusing on happiness. See, the thing with us is, happiness is present around us, all around us. Now, whether we choose to be happy or we don't choose to be happy, that is entirely our choices. And I feel like in the upcoming time, although you may realize that there are parts of you that are not perfect, you will choose happiness. You will choose to look at the sunlight instead of the shadows. Okay, you're choosing to be happy in the upcoming time. Yeah. Lot of action, lot of movement is what I see next 5 years. It's going to be incredibly busy period for you, especially travel wise. Yeah, travel wise, it's a huge shift. Self-care is going to be a huge priority for you. So when it comes to you, it's your heart. Who is taking care of your heart? You're going to be focused on it. And I feel like you're not so much worried about who else will take care of your heart, but you yourself. So it's more about self-love. And because you're becoming a lot more self-loving, you're also able to love other people deeply in a way that they deserve to be loved. Okay, that's the message coming through. Now, the path that you're taking, career, spiritually and otherwise, it's going to bring you a lot of honors. It's going to bring you a lot of respect. So I see a lot of accomplishments coming for you in the upcoming time. Like, especially if you're a student, you'll get some rewards. Yeah, that's coming in. And you're going to be really, really honored. Spiritually, some kind of initiation is going to be coming to you. You're going to be starting on a new journey spiritually. Yeah, a journey which will take you to, a lot in the future. See, the reason for this initiation is, now you will start to look within. Yeah, maybe so far you were looking outside, but now it's like, no, I'm going to look within. I'm going to make those changes within. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change myself. That's the energy coming through. And you're going to be devoted. I really see a lot of spiritual development for you. God has been kind in your case. You're going to be devoted to whatever you do. You're going to be committed to the path that you take, God willing. And as a result, you will become the person that you're supposed to. Yeah, you're blessed in more than one areas of your life. Let's see. What more? Okay. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's desire? So that is the thing with you, when it comes to your heart, you'll ask yourself, what do I want? Who do I want? And you'll get the answers, I believe. That's the answer. You're going to be very passionate. Anger wise, however, there may be slight issues for you. Yeah. You will realize that there's absolutely no need for you to hurry when it comes to things. You will understand that even though life is busy, you will make it to places that you're supposed to. You will have the accomplishments that you're supposed to have. You are sort of becoming very wise, okay? Very wise. And you realize that, in the end, it was the tortoise which actually won the race. That's happening to you. You're also going to be making sure that you have a lot of quiet time for yourself. So I feel like your engagement with the outside world will not be as much as it was before. Or even if you are going to be involved with other people, you'll always manage to find time for yourself. To do your thing, to meditate, to contemplate, to rest, whatever you want to do. Prosperity, once again. The universe is pouring its abundance into your life. Yeah, and you're just going to be open to receiving it because somewhere you feel like whatever is written will come to you. Last one. You'll not back down. Yeah, whatever it is that you're believing in the upcoming time, you'll stand up for it and you will achieve it. Okay, you're not backing down. If somebody is like against your beliefs, against your belief systems, against your kind of life, you will stand up and you'll be like, look, your choices are your own and mine are my own. You'll also take care of yourself. That is what you're very concerned with yourself. And you'll appreciate who you are, the person that you are, and what you bring to the table when you meet somebody else. But overall, as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye.